Hello everybody, welcome to episode 71 of my Factorio playthrough. Um, the past few episodes, I have really lost Novice. Like, I've lost a lot here. And I think the bugs are still attacking at certain points around here. Okay, they're attacking up here, I can't even look up there. But, yeah, Novice is totally fallen. Because all of my power is now unprotected. Where technically I do have power down here, but I don't have any logistics. So, yeah. That's going to take quite a long time to get back up speed. Or, it's not going to take a while, it's just not going to happen. Anyway. Now I'm here on Fulgora. I think I'm just going to take this logistics robot, take it down here, and deploy it in this network. Because one logistics bot can do all this stuff here. I really want to work on Fulgora for now, though. Get a roboport built, at least. See, as soon as I get these robots able to do at least a little bit of stuff, it should work well. You know what? Remove these. I can disable that, just take all this stuff back. Okay. So, what I want to do is, like, a top priority is, I suppose I should add making iron gears is high priority. Filter, or making iron plate is a pretty good priority. So this will make some iron plates every so often. Alright, I'm making iron plates here. I suppose I could also then scrap. I could also scrap the low density structure to get more iron, copper, and plastic, or steel, copper, and plastic. That'll give me iron. This should give me basically everything else. Then I guess I set up one more of these, not for low density structure, but for blue processing units to give me the last few things I need. There we go. So now this is getting me everything I need. And it's just gonna keep this loop going on. So now I want to automate transfer belts as a first thing. Because I'm gonna need a lot more of them. Alright, so... Oh, I don't have any steel. There's steel in these chests that I can just take. One of these should also be set up for picking up iron. And then you'll be set up for coal. Okay. Now I think I can just set up this right here, with you being set for regular transfer belts, and I think it'll get everything it needs for regular transfer belts. So that's good. Oh, a mega ship just got hurt a tiny bit. We really don't want a mega ship to die. Okay, that one looks good, and then both of these are going to just wait at Vulcanus. Okay, yep, this is making regular transfer belts, and fast transfer belts just need iron gears. So I can set this up right here, make 2 of these, or actually 3 of these, and a chest. Gotta get one of those. There we go. Now it should be making red transfer belts. Eventually it should be making red transfer belts. Why do you not have any iron gears? Are they all being taken? They're all being taken. Okay. Suppose I should also set this up to be like a buffer. Here we go. Gotta get a little bit more steel for some more of these power poles. Here we go. Now I think I'm making everything I need. I actually need a tiny bit more copper. Then, yep, now that has a lot of storage, it should be going through all the items and mixing them back up. So yeah, that's making red transfer belts. That's good. Now I need fast inserters, which just needs regular inserters, which are actually also just on the belt. So that's pretty easy. Just need a little bit more steel and a little bit more iron. Nab some steel from some of these. Nab some iron. Make another assembly. Just can bring this out this way. Reconnect it up here. Alright, because now it's going to do that, and that. This, I think, should work. Oh, no, not right there. Right there. So you make regular inserters, you make fast inserters. And then the fast inserters need to pop out into a chest. So now this should be the last little bit of fast inserters I need to handcraft. Wait. Oh, weird, didn't... Huh? Okay, weird, it wasn't letting me place down a fast inserter at first there. Oh, it thinks I'm placing down a ghost. Okay. Need some iron gears, and oh, iron gears getting taken by these. But I mean, it is constantly going through stuff. Then you know what? What I actually want is... Those are interesting, but I don't think I currently need to have them right there. I think it would be better to have them on, like, the outside here. Throw down these recyclers, and have them connect over here. Oh, yep, gotta set them all to be filtered. So I do need at least a few filters on these, but I think recycling all of those gives me everything else I need. Now this is going to take almost all the almost all of the iron plates it gets, but not. I guess it won't take all of them, but it'll just take most of them. I suppose what I could actually do is that. You know, these take top priority. There we go. Now with all of them flowing through here, I probably set one of you guys to be filtered for, green circuits. Or no, green circuits aren't really a thing I need to filter out for, but blue circuits are. I should probably also be filtering out for... Actually, I don't know what else I would need to filter out for yet. For now, this will be enough. Ooh, bots. I want to make some bots. So we need electric engine units for that. That needs regular engine units and lubricant. Okay, that's going to take a little bit of setting up. Yeah, these recyclers are full of stuff. Because there's so much stuff going through. Okay. What if I just prevent that? It just stores a whole bunch of stuff. Will the recyclers eventually empty out? Yeah, these are taking really all the important stuff from it. Or all the directly important stuff from it. And then everything else is just going through here. A little bit of realization. I should probably do... Oh, no, not that. Probably do... that. For this. Now, are you empty? Yep. Okay, all of those are empty, and they've used up a lot of their backlog of scrap. Now we can place that down. Now placing that down will give me a secondary row of resources to come through and fuel everything. Also, these should be limited to just like one stack of each of the things. Because I don't need that much of each of these, I just need to have some backlog. Alright, most of those should now be finished grabbing stuff. So now these are now working, which is nice. So yeah, that is setting up basic stuff over there. These are also picking up a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. Now I think next thing we're going to want to automate are the assembly machines. So I need more iron. Because that's... yeah, both of these just need 2. probably do this side. Okay, you make assembly machine 1s, you make assembly machine 2s. And then throw them into a chest. For the bots. Now, yeah, it is just kind of throwing in a bunch of random stuff, but I should probably also limit the output chests so I don't stock up on a whole bunch of stuff I don't need. Just dropped off a whole lot of scrap, and... oh! Fulgora just got something dropped down from space. I wonder what it is. So it's probably something from Vulcanus. And if it's something from Vulcanus, I can probably use it to increase my productivity. Aha! Foundries. And I don't know how useful they're going to be on their own, because I don't have any lava here. But they might be pretty cool. And like, I bet that I could still use them for something. So yeah, what can you make? Belts could be made quicker in the foundry. That's interesting. Actually, that's really cool. Okay, yeah. These gonna get nabbed here. Instead, just right through there. And we can just set up 2 foundries, like right here, and then right here. Then lightning rod gets set up right there. So that's the cover of my entire place. Nope, at least it's gap up there. Wow, was that literally... okay, right there is literally the perfect place for it. Okay, well that's difficult to work around. I'll just have this come up here. Yeah. So foundry 1, foundry 2. Each of them has an input, you feed into that one, and you then output to right there. Saving assembly machines for stuff that actually needs assembly machines. But yeah, this will make belts with higher productivity and just generally make them faster. Okay, now we need iron plates. Iron plates are being limited by other stuff, I think. So yeah, what's taking the most iron plates? Fast inserters? I suppose that makes sense. Then you... oh, you're not getting anything. Interesting. That little guy wasn't getting any iron gear wheels, so it wasn't putting in any iron plates. Can I just do like that to combine them? Yeah, there we go. Except it doesn't reach down here. Okay. I can fix that. Alright. I could probably even make faster transfer belts here. Although it would probably be better to make them on Vulcanus, because then I can make the green tier of transfer belts also on Vulcanus. Yeah, that just slightly increases the throughput of my storage here. putting out a full belt instead of the half belt it was before, which is good. Alright, and then up here, rocket silo needs concrete, electric engine units, and steel. You need not that many electric engine units, not that much concrete, a lot of steel. Electric engine units are being limited by electronic circuits. Okay. What I can probably do is just simply nab a whole bunch of electronic circuits from this buffer. Yep, that should be plenty. Concrete, I can probably also just nab a whole bunch from the buffer. Or actually, no, it wouldn't be from the buffer, it would be from here. These chests. Honestly, do a full purge on these chests, just grab everything in them. Alright. And this should be enough to at least jumpstart my base up here. Along with me then also grabbing some more logistic spots from up here. So, electronic circuits. Oh, it just gave me a whole bunch of random stuff. Okay. Steel gets dropped off. Concrete gets dropped off. I think that's most everything it needs. Because it should be getting enough steel now. Or probably not like all the steel it needs, but it should still be getting more steel. Electric engine units are getting electronic circuits. They're being made. That's good. All this stuff is doing good. And then I'm also requesting more building materials, so that's cool. Okay, rocket silo, you just need electric circuit and steel plate now. More steel is in here and you are just getting it, that's good. And yeah, electric engine units. They are currently just kind of slow. But they have a lot of circuits, so that's good. Drop off that, yeah. All of those. Alright, now I gotta wait for trash slots to empty, but rocket silo is getting produced quicker. We have some good steel in here, and this is inputting steel into it basically as quick as it can. Is it inputting more concrete? No, you don't need any more concrete. You need to be putting in steel. You have all your concrete. Now, I could actually just, instead of doing what it was doing, I could just drop this stuff directly in the rocket silo. Didn't think about that. Oh yeah, how many logistic spots do you have? So all your logistic spots are currently active right here. Well, I could make a couple more, and then also maybe try to deconstruct a few. There we go, 19 should be plenty. For this base at least. Alright, rocket silo is getting closer. Now electric engine units have some stuff. There's a lot more electronic circuit and engine units in the thing, so it'll be making them, so that'll get closer and closer to a rocket. That's nice. Yeah, here on Fulgora, entities are missing construction bots, but not resources for the most part, which is really good. It means I've been doing a pretty good job. Okay, so is there some better way to make assembly machines? Made in just regular assembly machines, okay. Inserters. made in assembly machines as well. Okay. See, these belts are just waiting on iron plates, because iron plates being taken up by all of these. I could probably upgrade them to assembly machine 3s, though. Alright, is this mega ship doing its thing? Yep, it's just waiting for the rocket silo. And it's actually getting a pretty good chunk of ammo, though, which is nice. Yeah, Vulcanus, are you doing your thing? No, you're not. Because you aren't doing your thing, because we need an electromagnetic plant. And that's understandable. I am just gonna throw down this one little thing. Actually, not right there, and more like right here. Just requesting some circuits until I can get an electromagnetic plant set up. Yep, this has now made some transfer belts. That's cool. Alright, so that's doing its thing. These are all waiting on input resources, which I think I have in backlog. Okay, steel. Was steel the only thing you needed? Steel and electric engine units. Electric engine units need electronic circuit and regular engine units. We have a couple electronic circuit here and a couple electronic circuit there. So my armor keeps running out of power. But I now have the steel needed to build more of the rocket silo. And I have some more electronic circuits for electronic engine units. Now we just need regular engine units for those. Regular engine units are being made, but they are also lacking steel. Well, whatever. You're making your stuff, you'll be fine. Alright, so there are 2 assembly machines there, and then we'll wait for these other 2 assembly machines to get built. See, what here can the electromagnetic plant make? Oh, it can make power poles. That's nice. So, probably fit it in right there. Because everything you need for power poles is just on the belt. Yeah, I think. Do you make iron sticks? Oh, they don't make iron sticks. That's interesting. Is that something a foundry can make? It is, but it needs molten iron. And molten iron is either iron ore or calcite. I can't get calcite on this planet. Or lava. Oh, you can also make holmium plates. That's cool. Alright, so yeah, this one makes belts. Iron sticks, I guess I'll just set up with a thing right here. You take in iron, you drop off iron sticks. The electromagnetic plant can make electric poles, can make solar panels, accumulators. Electromagnetic plants can make themselves, that's good. Lightning rods, all the beacons and modules, that's nice. Yeah, all the circuits, all these electromagnetic science stuff, and discharge defense. Huh. Interesting. Anyway, power poles. And I almost have all the green assemblers needed for this. Oh yeah, blue circuits have been taken up here. And now they should start going through it without getting taken. Alright, so yeah, blue circuits actually put through and turn into green and red circuits pretty quickly. That's actually really cool to see it working in real time. So now you need steel, and steel is getting taken up here. That explains why I don't have too much of it. I'm also not scrapping a lot of stuff. Like there's some steel in here. There's some steel in here. Yeah. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that. Steel recycling is just a lower chance to give me more steel. That's not what I need. There we go, just throw in a whole bunch of steel, throw in some of that, throw in some of that. There we go. So now, electric poles are being automated here. And why are you still waiting on a rocket silo? You shouldn't still be waiting on a rocket silo. Oh, it's just the engine units. The engine units are just slow. Well, I mean, I think I have a couple more modules of higher tier. I guess I don't, but I could just handcraft some. They don't really need that much. So you need processing units. You need electronic circuits, which I think I have a lot of somewhere. I guess I don't actually have a lot of. Huh, that's surprising. Well, you can always get set up to collect electronic circuits. And, I mean, I highly doubt it would take that much. Yeah, I don't think it'll be too difficult to make a few of these by handcrafting. Oh, that's a lot of scrap. Just fill up all my recyclers with scrap. That didn't even make a dent. That's insane. Oh. There we go. And yeah, they're also pretty good at clearing out the island, actually. I bet you, if I put one down right there, then, like, give you one right there. Can you... Oh, you wouldn't be able to reach. Dang. Okay, what about down here? Could you reach? Maybe if you had one, like, right there on the edge. It would be right there. And then, would you be able to reach? You might actually be able to reach. Yeah, I think that would actually reach. Just barely, but I'd able to put a row. I would be able to put a row port in a new place. Yeah, I don't mind handcrafting 2 roboports for that. Or I guess handcrafting 1 roboport, because I don't have any more iron gear wheels. There we go. I find it kind of funny that every so often there's a logistics robot that'll follow me up here whenever I go up to this base. We're like, no bud, you can't come with me up to this big base. You gotta stay down at your little home. And oh, I'm now out of regular engine units. Probably because I'm out of steel for them. Well, we shove in a whole bunch more steel. Get them to keep working. I don't think anything else here is drawing electric engine units, which is good, because I need a lot of them just for the rocket silo, and it would be a pain if something else here is needing them, or is using them up. Oh, I have 2 of these set up to make, that stuff. I don't need 2 of them. Unit processing units. Drop off a whole bunch of those in there. See how this base likes just having a whole influx of random stuff. And steel. What would be the easiest thing that I get through scrap to recycle for steel? Because batteries... Right, I can see here. Scrap recycling... I don't think any of that stuff is actually useful to scrap for steel besides LDS. Low density structure. And, like, low density structure I'm already scrapping as much as I can. Yeah, it barely gives me any steel as is. Like, it's not enough. Oh, never mind, I have a whole bunch of steel on me. Phew. Okay, well now these are gonna keep running pretty constantly. That's good. Engine units will be getting made. And then down here, electric engine units will also be getting made as quickly as I can. Because I really want to get this rocket silo going. Because then steel processing unit and holmium plate. Yeah, it just needs holmium plate. And I think I have a lot of that somewhere. It can probably build more electromagnetic plants. And then recyclers down here, again, just need more steel. I just need a lot of steel. I think if it gets to the point I can import calcite from Vulcanus using a rocket. I can import calcite from Vulcanus, use a bunch of foundries along with recycled concrete, because concrete gives you iron ore. Turn that iron ore into molten iron, then cast it into steel. So this little base down here is making the basics of stuff. This one up here is just barely hanging on to get a rocket. My engine units are almost ready to get some speed. How's my power doing? I think it's been pretty good up here. At least this power grid has been pretty good. Hasn't gotten low on power for quite some time. Alright, electric engine units are being made. I could probably actually just, was it this? Yeah. Probably do like this. Set up this right here to just make more electric engine units, basically double my output of electric engine units. That is going to need 2 more modules though. What do you mean you're not in a network? Wow, okay, this one corner of my base didn't have a Roboport network. So yeah, both of these should now be active most of the time. But now that we have 2 of them, we also need more engine unit production, and that's why I put in another speed module. These are taking electric engine units. Alright, that's what's going on. Flying robot frames are taking electric engine units as well. Alright. Pretty soon here, this should build a rocket. Because I'm getting pretty close there on electric engine units. Getting pretty close there. And then once the rocket silo is built, it'll get a rocket. It'll get a couple rockets in backlog. Because scrap recycling makes all the things needed for rocket parts just like that. It makes them very quick. I mean, I have so much rocket fuel in backlog. Processing units, not that many at this base, but processing units in low density structure, I get them from scrap recycling. I could just set up something at this base down here to like make them quicker. Like, don't be constantly recycling them and stuff. And even then, I'm still collecting them here. I could just change like U to be low density structure for more rockets. So now low density structure and processing units are going to be separated out into these 2 chests, and those can get brought up to a rocket whenever I need a rocket. So I can launch it kind of whenever I need. I just need to get built first. I think recycling flying robot frames will probably give me electric engine units. Yeah, it has a chance to at least. Didn't really get me much, but it gave me some stuff. Don't need you to be as active as you are. You, we can just limit to 1 so that you will keep producing science. Even though you're not really needed to keep producing science, you will anyway. Because it is kind of cool to have it be producing science, like, constantly. Because, I mean, once I reclaim Nauvis, then, yeah, I'm gonna want to build science there. And I could set up some science production here on Fulgora, but that's gonna be difficult and probably gonna get saved for a later episode. this is still working. I think I should probably duplicate this so it'll be making twice as many. Or maybe not. Also, can I move? Yeah, remove you. Yeah, 66 electric engine units. That's pretty good. And if it ever gets to that point, I can always throw in some robots for scrapping. There we go. Probably a waste of stuff, but eh. Give me a couple more electric engine units, and that's getting me super close to a rocket silo here on Fulgora. Actually, I can just upgrade you to a green assembly machine. That's not super difficult. Yeah, Novice is... It's been pretty decimated. I like that my outer bases are still kind of surviving, and my pollution has really gone down. Like, it's not even a really big difference in the middle here anymore. And also, Iron Farm has decided to keep raining iron down on Novice. It's like raining as much as it can. So, yeah, we are getting a lot of iron just falling down. First base should probably also be launching down some iron. That could be cool. Just launch it all down. Yeah, you do speedy inserters and a tiny bit more terrain. Be just astro chunks. Just chuck them into the void. There we go. That's a lot of asteroid chunks getting chucked in, asteroid chunks getting chucked into the void. A mega ship is getting hurt. I'm sorry, how did you get hurt? Or was it this mega ship? It might have been this mega ship. Yeah, this mega ship, I understand that's getting hurt, but that's also, it has a lot of repair packs. I highly doubt it's gonna die, and even then, if it does lose a couple tail solar panels here, that's okay. It can survive without a few. And it has enough space platform foundation to replace one. Get back here on Fulgora. How close am I to getting... Oh, I'm really close to a rocket silo. Because my electric engine units are being made. Because the regular engine units are being made, although they ran out of iron gears. That's interesting. I can go down and grab more, I guess. It's my 6% power. Oh, never mind. That is dropping super quick. That was literally enough just to get me over to here. That's insane that it drops that quick. Okay, give me iron gears. What else have there in here? Oh yeah, that's plenty of iron gears. Plenty of iron gears, plenty of steel. Yeah, that should be enough. So basically what I plan to do is come up to the this assembly machine. I'm just gonna chuck some more stuff into it. Okay, copy you and pop you down right here. Okay, green assembly machines for both of them. Which actually use a lot more speed modules than I currently have. Which is interesting. And then now I just need a couple more processing units. Oh, there it is. It's getting built. Let's go. Rocket. No, I can actually cancel all of these and turn them into productivity modules. Because rocket productivity is useful. But we now have a rocket. It's getting built. Are we making these electromagnetic plants? They need more holmium. Why do we not have much holmium? How can I boost you? You need holmium ore. Why are you not getting any holmium ore? Because there's none in the logistics storage. Why are you not making any holmium? Oh, you are. It's just immediately getting taken. Huh. Alright, cool. And yeah, these holmium plates are then coming up here into this electromagnetic plant. So yeah, now I don't really need this. I honestly don't need really any items on me now. Besides, I should actually set up. Besides, let me keep my productivity module 2s. Because the rocket needs productivity module 2s. And then without me requesting anything, recyclers you're making, because now you're getting steel for them. Electromagnetic plants you're making, because you're getting the holmium for them. That's good. It's gonna eventually make another rocket silo, but it'll only have that one. I don't think it'll keep trying to make more. And yeah, there we go. It's basically made a rocket at this point. That is, as far as I'm concerned, all the main work done for a rocket. Automatic requests from space platforms. Let's go. It did take the entire episode, but I now have a rocket silo here, ready to fuel this SS Mega. Now there's not enough electromagnetic plants or recyclers on the planet. That's okay. They'll get made, but they can go up into space now. And that's the important part. Yeah, you're requesting recyclers. So that's cool. It's already requesting some. Okay. Next episode, I'm going to work on my 2 bases, which there's no way these 2 bases can't connect at least a tiny bit. Yeah, they can. There we go. If they share a Roboport network, then things down here can go to things up here. That's so useful. Okay, well, rockets getting off of Fulgora. The trash has gone to space. Let's go. Now this SS Mega has a couple of recyclers. Right? Come on. Get the recyclers. Yeah, a couple of recyclers. It still needs more recyclers and more electromagnetic plants, but once it gets those, like, it'll be able to go back to Vulcanus and they can get put down there, and then on Vulcanus, I feel it's gonna be... On Vulcanus, I feel I can get a lot more stuff set up, because the electromagnetic plants will allow me to make science really quickly, I think. And then if I get science... what? Oh, they're flying over lightning strikes. I don't think there's anything I can do to prevent them from breaking when they fly over lightning, besides just setting up like more of these lightning turrets or lightning towers here. Like I need to put something like right here, and I can't. So, oof, they are going to really get harmed flying over that area, I guess, at night. Well, I don't know, I'll set up some automation to make more robots. I think I already have that set up, actually. Yeah, I do. Right there. Plop down a chest. Plop down you. You already read ingredients. You already set requests. There we go. And then that will be making flying robot frames. Flying robot frames I can then take... not with that one. This one. And then take and then make the two types of robots. Is already launching another rocket? That's cool. SS Mega, what are you going to be requesting? Nothing. Huh. Oh, now V's has a lot more iron dropped off now. That's like a whole patch of it. That's cool. And here comes more. By the time I get back, this is going to be so annoying to deal with all this iron everywhere. Because it's basically getting just dropped down super fast. I just realized, Space Science Pack is also going to add on to this bit of iron surrounding everything. Or at least pretty soon it will. So that's going to be interesting to come back to. Just iron everywhere. Okay. See, I got a rocket with just scrap on Fulgora. And that's pretty cool. Now I need the rest of Fulgora to keep doing stuff. Hopefully the rest of Fulgora isn't scrappy. But, I mean, I set up... You don't need to be there. But yeah, I set up a lot of stuff. That should get built eventually. We already have 2 of these here. We could probably just go with 1 here. Yeah, that still works. Like, I'm making stuff down here, and I'm collecting rocket parts here, along with, like, steel, iron, and copper. I'm collecting some stuff here, and then this stuff is going up to here, where it's then getting used. Am I collecting any holmium? I suppose, yeah, these chests will have holmium in them. Like, yeah, this one has a lot of holmium. So now... Here has no reason to not just request all that holmium. So yeah. And, wow. Lightning is actually really killing my bots. So the lightning tower research, lightning collector, has a wider area. That might actually be like really useful. Okay, this only has 15. Lightning collector has 25, so 10 extra tiles of range. That would probably be enough to cross this. And I guess they only get hurt at night here, so as long as it's not nighttime while they're crossing, they're fine. as long as they cross in the daytime, we're not going to lose that many. See, I'm getting holmium plates for more electromagnetic plants. Recyclers are being made because they have everything to be made. They're just slow. Yeah. Anyway, this is pretty cool. Next episode, I can improve my Vulcan space to use all this stuff. But for now, this has been this episode. Thanks for watching. See you next episode. Bye.